All right. You're out, Neri?
Yep.
All right. So, Mike, before we go and find the Thieves Guild, do you mind if I spend 20 minutes preparing a couple little spells?
Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to spend 10 minutes and cast Comprehend Languages. So I won't be able to speak any of the languages I hear, but I'll be able to understand them. And I'm going to bring up the Unseen Servant, since an invisible servant might be handy with dealing with thieves. So, all right. That's it. Lead the way, Mike.
Oh, I don't know where we're going.
I thought you said you saw some signs of the Thieves Guild in this town, and you seemed pretty confident a few minutes ago that you knew where you were going.
Yeah, I saw a cloak.
Oh,
So we gotta go find it.
okay. Well,
Find that cloak on that person.
all right. Well, you lead the way there. You are the thief. You are a thief, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't know if you forgot about that or not. If you were or not. So, is Mike able to identify the cloaked man or cloaked creature he saw?
That person's gone. You guys saw him for a brief moment.
Okay. So does he need to... Okay, so...
You can try looking around in the vicinity. I'll allow that if he does a perception check.
Great.
I think that's -2 as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he is the only one who saw the guy with the cloak, right?
He is, yes.
Okay.
Mike, you get distracted by the scenery. This town center looks very beautiful. But you see, what you do see is people looking at you strangely, and you see them look almost horrified as a blue-skinned tiefling walks proudly through the town.
I flipped them off.
You see, you actually make a child cry nearby.
Flip them off, especially.
His parents usher him out of the town center.
Surely if you rolled a 19, though, to find the Thieves Guild, he'd know where it is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what he rolled for initially, right?
Yeah. He was looking for the Thieves Guild, and he rolled a 19. So,
was this last time?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
When we got into town.
Yeah, that's when he saw the member or the.
So he didn't actually see the Thieves Guild when he rolled for that?
Well, how do you see a Thieves Guild?
Well, he couldn't recall like a history check or anything like that of where it might be in this town.
He can't remember anything.
That's
part of his past.
So how does he even know he's a thief if he can't remember anything?
Because he's good at it. He has a lockpick set. And...
Well, it doesn't make you a thief if you have a lockpick set.
All right. Let me try to move this along. All right. So while I'm not a thief, you said before that Mike, that you said in the last town you saw some thieves' cant, the markings that the Thieves Guild uses, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a piece of paper still, the wanted note for Mike's character that was written in Thieves' Cant. So I should be able to, even if I can't read it immediately, I should be able to identify those characters, right? I also am a librarian, so I'm used to languages.
You trying to interpret Thieves'
No,
Cant?
what I'm going to try to do is I am going to try to do a perception roll to see if I can notice any Thieves' Cant on the walls or on the buildings around both me and the owl. And since I have seen Thieves' Cant before now, I can at least identify some of the characters.
Which area of the city would you like to do this? Like the town center?
Wherever we would be. So we were following that guy. So we would probably be fairly near the inn because we lost him immediately, apparently.
Okay. Go ahead and
maybe down any nearby alleys you see or something like that back door.
Yeah. So I'm going to do a perception check first, and then I'm going to send out Owly to see if he can spot any Thieves' Cant while I look through his eyes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your perception.
So this is going to be for me. 16 plus 1 is 17, and then Owly, you would have advantage.
Are you looking through? You're looking through his eyes, right?
Correct. Yep. So mine was just 17, and then if we, so whatever.
So you're gonna look around, and then you're gonna have your owl look around afterwards?
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. So the owl right now has rolled a 19. That's first roll.
Would it be a single
And
perception check though if you're looking through his eyes?
no, it's still even. I just look through its eyes. It still gets perception. I still get advantage on any perception checks because I am that creature.
I think he said he's
saying.
going to look around first, and then afterwards,
Yeah,
he's
so
gonna look through his eyes.
Either
down.
way, if you just give me one roll, either way it was still a 19. So I rolled a 17 for my perception check, and then you can give me whatever I see there, and then the owl kind of in the area we're in, it flies around, and it rolled a 19. And so the perception check is to see if I can see any thieves can't.
Okay.
Do I? Do either us?
In this section of the city, you do not.
Okay.
You said you're by the inn, right? Or like in that area?
Yeah, it would be a little bit whatever direction. We moved this way, so this way in relation to the inn. Probably about I mean, how quickly did we lose sight of the guy? How far
This
did we
was
get?
back. This is back at the entrance, I believe. And he was a ways off.
Okay, so we'll say like 5-10 minutes away from the inn.
They got out before we got to the end, so
All right.
And you guys didn't pursue him, so he like just.
We actually, you're right. We actually we wouldn't be in relation to the inn. Actually, he's right. Because we didn't go to the inn. They went off to the inn. We went off to immediately follow the guy. So this would have been near the entrance of the city, about maybe 5 or 10 minutes walk. So whatever section of the city that is.
Which direction are you going? Left or at the entrance? Left or
We
right?
went to the entrance, and apparently we walked off this way. So we'll say left.
Okay.
North. That'd be northwest.
Northwest. All right. So, as you guys, you did see him. He was up at the town center. So you guys followed him that way. Is that right? Or do you guys just go off to the left to search?
We would be following the guy until apparently Mike lost him.
Okay.
That's a sequence of events.
I'll give Mike another perception check to see if he can track to see where he went. Or this would be just perception. So.
You roll a 19.
Oh, you're using your divine roll?
Yeah, I better, because I want to get to the Thieves Guild for once.
Let me actually. What's your modifier? -2 modifier?
What?
Is it -2 for your perception? Because I'm gonna make a roll too. So.
No, it's just 1.
Okay, just -1, so 18.
No, it's 1, not minus.
Don't you have a minus wisdom though?
He has a 9 for wisdom, according to the sheet I have.
That'd
So it'd be -1.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be 18.
Okay. Just give me 1 second.
I'd update that as well, Mike, so that you remember in future.
And you got 18.
Yeah.
Yep.
You follow the direction he went, and you guys are now. You're not near the inn, but you're in that kind of center district. Mike, you look to the left, and you do see. Looks like a cloak go off into the housing district, but it's pretty far away. You just passed the perception check.
Okay. I would assume we would pursue him.
If you guys wish to.
That's,
Okay, so
yep.
you guys enter.
Mike,
the
are you
housing
okay with
district,
pursuing him, or do you not want to pursue him?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
and you guys wind through the housing district. You guys pass the alley where the drug guy was, but you don't notice him there. Make another perception check, Mike.
Can't feed you a roll for this one.
11.
10.
You search around. Don't currently see anything. Looks like he may have stepped away.
Could I do a perception check or no?
Did you?
I didn't
Did you
initially
see
see
that?
him, but since we're following him, or
Yeah, Mike would describe a guy
Yeah.
in a cloak. Go and make a perception check.
all right, it's gonna be for me. I rolled a 16. Is that good enough to see him, or should I have the owl roll too?
Let me check. Can't remember what I rolled. Oh, no, I do. Okay. That does not succeed.
Okay, so I'm gonna have the owl try now. Owl rolled an 18, and owl rolled a 17. 18.
18.
Is that good enough?
As he's up in the air looking, he does see once again the cloak vanish into an alleyway.
All right, it would mentally communicate with me, and so I would then direct Mike in that direction based on the owl. I would actually just have the. I was actually
boost or a modifier for it.
Yeah, it has a +3. I added it to it. Yeah.
Okay.
So the owl. I was gonna have the owl. Actually, it makes more sense. The owl's directing us where it saw it, so we're following it that way. So now what?
You advance to that alleyway you saw him dip into,
Mhm.
or he or she. You're not really sure.
Right.
And I need both of you to make another perception check as you enter this. It is kind of dark. Oh, actually, it's daytime, so it's not dark, but just make a perception check.
Oh, we both have dark vision too. So
Yeah,
all right.
I guess superior dark vision.
I rolled a 13. Owl rolled an 8 and a. Ugh. Owl rolled an 8. I rolled a 13.
8 and 13. Okay.
What'd you roll, Mike?
15.
15.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh God. You do not see the figure. In this alley, you just see bushes. It comes to a dead end, but you see bushes, some flowers. Although they don't get a lot of sunlight, so they're kind of wilting a bit, as it's an alleyway. And you do see Mike sees a little sewer entrance.
Can we investigate the sewer entrance?
Do both of you wish to, or just one of you?
Mike, you should investigate the sewer entrance. I'm just gonna investigate the general area, see if there's any secret passages or anything I can notice. I mean, we are tracking potentially a thief.
Yeah. Okay.
So that would be investigation checks.
Yes.
Okay, for both of us. Okay.
Yep.
So might have the owl help me. Ugh. I rolled what was it? 8 plus 6 is only rolled a 14. Do I see
And
anything?
you said you were looking for secret passages and stuff.
Yeah, anything that he might have darted behind. I'm assuming he probably went down the sewer, but I'm just checking just to rule out the possibility of a false lead.
Yeah, you look through the walls around in this alleyway. You don't see anything. It's actually a very short alleyway. It's only like 10 feet long.
Okay.
It's in between two houses too. So
All right. So then Mike would roll then to investigate the sewer, I think, right?
what'd you get, Mike? Or did you already roll?
I don't know. I kind of rolled 4, but I didn't mean to.
If you want to roll again, you can. If you can't remember.
So that'd be a 19.
19?
Yeah.
He would get your int modifier is +2, so he's at 21.
He rolled a 17.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
19, yeah. You're looking at the sewer entrance, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You like glance at it and you try and lift it a little bit, and it is locked.
Ooh.
Really, really dark inside though. You can you see because your dark vision, you can see the slits. Looks like a ladder.
Does it look like it's been recently used? I guess can I roll investigation for that?
This would be perception.
Okay. Ugh, 1. I fail. I don't know jack about sewers.
the sun's kind of blinding your eye. You can't really see.
Okay. I'm going to suggest to Mike. I'm going to say I'm blind. Apparently, would you check to see if maybe it's been recently used? If it hasn't been, then there has to be a secret entrance around here. So Mike had a 5 then.
Yeah, the sun is overhead. It's kind of hard to see any details. I believe it was about noonish when we ended last time. So.
Okay, so at this point, since I don't think he went down the sewers, I feel like there still has to be some secret passage I'm missing. Can I roll another investigation check or no?
What would you be looking for?
We're going for this again.
I'm just looking over all the walls again, and now because I'm convinced that the sewer wasn't the way he went down. At least it doesn't look.
Well, you're reassured because you checked last time. You reassured that you were thorough in your search.
Okay, all right then. So we're gonna have to improvise. You locked. I mean, because you said it's locked, so
Yeah.
unless you just locked it behind him, I mean, I guess it's possible. I would ask the thief, but he probably doesn't have any thief knowledge about this.
He remembers nothing.
Can I roll a history? I don't know. Can I roll like a history check to see if I know anything about how
Sewers open.
how thieves? No, not sewers, but how thieves guilds operate, and like what would be the best way of trying to track them down?
History, yeah, you could.
Okay.
You're pretty studious, so.
Just
All
let
right.
the dash scroll over again.
No, we haven't gone that far yet. 14 plus 6, unnatural 20.
You do recall, because thieves guilds tend to be in most places. Apparently not Orthorn though.
Feed me a bone, Hayden. I need a clue.
You do get from your studies. You do get the impression that thieves generally operate in sewers.
All right.
Because not many people go there, but they usually are heavily fortified. Anybody that tries to intrude usually don't go well because there are quite a few members when the Thieves Guild forms.
I'm going to turn to Mike and say, okay, I'm going to share this knowledge that I feel like I know. I'm going to ask him, like, if we do run into any thieves, do you have any way to prove to them you're part of the Thieves Guild?
You do not know. There, there's no like marking on his clothing or anything, like unless he remembers somehow that he was part of a Thieves Guild. But he has no recollection of anything. So.
As part of my Thieves Guild knowledge, would I know that they would probably need some sort of proof that he's a member of the Thieves Guild, probably to trust him? Like, they're not, if we just walk and say, "Hey, yo, we're part of the Thieves Guild," like that isn't good enough, right?
They usually recall faces, and especially a tiefling face.
All right,
sometimes they have symbols.
I'm having doubts about this now. I'm going to ask Mike. I'm having doubts, Mike. Maybe we need the gang for this because remember that wanted poster we saw? What if it was a Thieves Guild that put a bounty on your head?
That's a good idea. Let's go get them.
So at least we know where the sewer entrance is. It's not like they can move that on us. So at least I don't think. I don't know much about sewers. Maybe they're magical and can be moved like that. But I think we need the whole gang for this one. So I'm going to make a notation of like, I'm going to have like the owl go up and kind of give me like a bird's eye view and just kind of make a note of exactly where this sewer is so we can find it again.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah. It's pretty easy to track down.
Right. All right. And so we're going to...
You're not familiar to this town, but it's not too far away from the inn.
At this point, so this is, I guess, what time is it now? Because like if we still have time, I would hit the bookstore up. But unless Mike has somewhere else he wants to go, but if it's getting kind of late, I'd probably go to the inn.
I said it was about noonish.
Oh, that's right, because the sun's blinding us. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna ask Mike. Do you mind if we go check out the bookstore?
Sure.
Okay. Is there anywhere in town you would like to go?
Nope.
Okay. So at this point, do you want us to continue our little adventure, or do you want to cut back to Corianne and those guys in the end? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm asking this to Hayden.
Oh,
What you asking me? I was looking up something.
I'm sorry. Do you want us to continue? Because we either would go to the bookstore now and kind of start wandering around town a bit, or do you want to cut back to what's going on in the end with Corianne's character and your character?
This would be simultaneous. Yeah. I can check and make sure. Are any of you two doing anything, or?
I've got my own thing that I'm doing right now, but
Yeah, he's further along in time at this point than us.
Probably not with your 20 minutes to earn up spells.
Yeah, he did do comprehend languages. So, Tarnum, you would be arriving back if you choose to go back again.
okay, am I on the street right now? Going back to what Tarnum's doing, basically.
Yes, I've placed you right outside of the...
Yeah, I see that. I was about to draw it in. Very nice job, Blair. But so I've come out of there now. I'm not aware of anything that's going on with this horse, but I am now. I have a plan. I have a very interesting plan. I have stuff on me.
I'd assume that we've come in and gotten a table.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Me and you do. Yeah.
Would I be able to?
Would Corianne be hitting up guards? I don't know.
Maybe.
Do we know from previous inns if on tables and things like that, there's like salt shakers and stuff by chance?
No. They usually provide that at the desk.
Okay.
Specifically ask for it.
Right. So I'm gonna go
It's
into
not like
the.
modern.
Salt is pretty rare. Usually.
Yeah, it's not
era.
like it's not like a modern day where it's just like everywhere on the counters.
Well,
but,
can I ask if they have salt? Where's the bar at here?
Rare.
I'm changing my mind then. I'm going to peer in the door, see those two next to the bar, and I'm coming back out. Because I know how mad Averus is going to be at this. Okay, well, I am going to see. Do you think I could mash, potentially, one of the items I have up into something that looks kind of like white powder? I've got a wolf pelt and some gas tongs. Could I mash a bit of that up? I have a mortar and pestle to do that with.
you can try.
To make some white powder. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. What do I have to roll for that?
I want to see you mash a wolf pelt into white powder.
Okay, gun roll strength. To see
Strength?
how well you grind it.
Unnatural 20.
You said what were you adding to wolf pelt and gas tongue?
Well, I was gonna go either or. I have to specify specifically which one.
You can do either or both. Either one.
I'm gonna go with both.
Okay. You put the kind of like darkish gray wolf pelt in your mortar and pestle and your like pinkish gas tongue, hoping to get some kind of white coloration. It does not come out white.
Well, get powder of any kind.
You get some kind of. I wouldn't say it's powder. It's it's like a solid liquid mixture.
It'd be like paste.
Now, remembering that I had that pouch that I bought from that guy, I'm gonna stuff that out of the mortar and pestle into the pouch now.
Okay.
Now I've stuffed it in there, so I now have a
a-
pouch of whatever this horrible mixture
Go
is.
ahead and make from your inventory a pouch of wolf pelt and gas tongue mixture. Okay.
I use the wolf pelt completely, or just some of it?
In a mortar and pestle, it would not be that much.
Okay, so
It'd be a little
what
bit.
about a gas tongue? Would I use the whole one of them?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm down to just the one gas tongue. Right, so I have that. Now, can I see the stable boy anywhere by chance? Is he knocking around?
He's up front.
Okay, can I stealth?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay. That did. I guess I'll take it, even though it ran on the other dice. I'll be 13.
You rolled a natural 20.
So he sees
He
me around.
looks over in your direction.
Okay.
Looks at you strange.
Okay, well, I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, "Hey, man, I need a favor doing for me. Would you be interested in a favor for some coin?
How much?
I will give you 8 gold for this."
50.
Now remember, Corian's character told him specifically to be on the lookout for.
The guy and his dog. I don't have a dog with me, so
He says 50.
come on, man, do me a solid. Right, let's meet in the middle. 25.
55.
I didn't even get a chance to roll persuasion. That doesn't seem fair.
You can try. You can roll persuasion. He looks like he wants a lot of gold out of this.
Oh yeah, 18.
You rolled another natural 20.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He says 55.
This is the world's greatest stable boy. Perceptive,
I have
uncorruptible.
never
That's a
rolled 2 natural
lot of
20s in a row,
money.
so.
That's a lot of money.
Do I see any guards around?
You can make a perception check. He looks like a spoiled child. He's not like a child, but he's like a teenager.
It's
Oh,
like
you
30
rat.
gold to rent a house for a month.
Let me see.
Well, this could cost him his job.
No. What was his perception?
It is perception, yes. What was that?
Any guards around?
I didn't hear it. You rolled.
Oh, 11.
With 11, it's kind of hard to see. You see one off in the distance, but it's quite a ways away. It's near the side of the plaza.
I know what you're
He's
thinking. You think I'm
standing
going to
guard.
bludgeon him and knock him out? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not bludgeoning him. It's too public. There's people everywhere. I would be arrested for that. Okay.
I'll laugh if
well.
he turns out to be a wizard or something crazy.
Okay. Do I see anybody heading into the inn right now? Is there anybody sort of drifting their way in?
You can make another perception check. This is the
Okay.
way.
Oh, this is the stable boy? Alright, I'm going to walk away from him then. See if I can see anybody walk. Natural 20 for that.
That's what you want. Yeah. You don't see someone entering, but you see someone leaving.
Leaving. Oh, that doesn't really help me. Yeah, that really doesn't help
She
me.
turns over and starts heading in the opposite direction.
Okay. So yeah, we've done stealth, so I can't stealth. I've perception checked around. I've got this bag of this awful mixture. He's just like non-negotiable on stuff. It says 55 gold. I'm thinking about, in my mind, what Avarice is going to think if he finds this out, and I'm also thinking about how much it's probably going to cost if this horse is dead, and I'm going to return, and I'm paying 55. If I'm just fucking doing it.
Oh my
It's
God.
50 gold for a draft horse.
He looks surprised, and he takes it, and he asks you what
Right.
you would like.
I need you to hold this for me for the next few hours. And I
Okay.
hand him the mixture. Just hold it.
What
I don't
for?
need you to do anything with it. Just look after it for me. Just pocket it or whatever you have to do. Will you still be here in a few hours? I'll come and collect it from you then.
Yes.
And if you're
Supposed to watch
curious,
the horses.
what's in there, it's a mixture of gassed tongue and wolf pelt. Don't ask what it's for.
He looks disgusted.
Is it 55 gold or 50?
55.
Okay. Well, that certainly drained me a little bit. Right, so I give him a pat on the shoulder, and then I return to the inn,
Okay.
meet up with the guys in here.
Are you trying to stealth in or no?
No, I'm just going to walk up to you guys. I don't have any reason to stealth.
Where were you at? As my character says.
Oh, I was looking around town for the Thieves Guild. I wanted to see if I could help out Mike and friends.
Gonna make
Did you see
a
Mike and Hanokh?
deception. Gonna make you a deception check.
A deception? Oh, I'm not very good at that. Let me see. Deception. Oh, actually, I have a +1 on that, so... Let me see. 19, so unnatural 20 for that.
Like, are you gonna do insight right now? You're just gonna leave it go
Oh, yep, I can roll an insight.
if you want to. I
I
failed, so
I guess I don't care really.
if you don't care, you don't have to. But you seemed fooled, Avers. So
Where did this ruler come from?
this one?
There's a ruler on the table.
Oh, we don't discuss that.
Okay.
I have
He
no
was
idea
using
where-
that to measure himself earlier.
I don't know where that came from. So it's green, so it must be Eli's.
That's true. It's true.
He's been measuring his oblong with it.
That's actually a real size proportionate to the figurines.
So wait. Are we saying his oxlong takes up several tiles though?
That's
It takes up 10 feet. Got like a hose
Anyway.
pipe on him.
Can my gnome hide behind? Never mind.
He wrapped himself up in it. He has to have it coiled up in his trousers.
That's definitely a major illusion that I'm Hinder one. All right, I'm done.
Anyway, Corian, did you want to do anything at all? I guess we're just eating lunch right now.
Yeah, just
I'll buy some lunch as well, I guess.
So did you see Mike and Hanokh out there while you were looking for the Thieves Guild?
No. I went somewhere else. I wanted to sort of spread out over the city. This place is big, isn't it? It's
very
big.
true.
And I actually have some connections in this city, so I knew some people about the place.
Ooh.
Oh, what did they say?
Remember that guy? The veterinarian? He seemed like he would know.
You
I
went
also
to him?
wanted... Yeah, I went to him. He looks
That
after
guy's
Justin.
crazy. Why'd you
He's
go
not
to him?
that bad. Well, he's kind of that bad, yeah. He's gotten worse since we last met. He's got a nervous twitch now.
But he always said that.
Well, if he did, it's definitely gotten worse. It's a lot more noticeable.
Don't go
Do I
back to
mark
him.
anything off for lunch, by the way?
Actually, you guys did enter. Did you guys mark off food for the? Did you guys enter the new city or no?
No.
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 Just take off 5 gold from each of you.
Wait, didn't we do I thought we did a food thing when we were in Orthorn, didn't we? Our last trip through there.
I can't remember.
Yeah, but that
I
was
can't
like
remember.
almost 4 days ago.
Oh, that's true. That's right. I forgot how long it was at the adventure. Yeah, never mind.
So I guess it has been a little while. So it's only 5 gold for now, and I'll remember next time. It won't be for a while to take off food again. So take off 5 gold if you have it. I hope all of you have it.
How much gold do you have left, Tarnum?
443 at the moment.
Okay.
I'm going to be flat broke soon. Believe me.
All those drugs and everything. You spent Didn't you spend like 75 on drugs or something?
I did, yeah. I was hoping to get more so I could take some myself. But,
I don't know where you guys get all your money from, I tell you.
We don't have to buy silvered greatswords.
Well, my greatsword wasn't silvered. I've only spent maybe 400 gold, I guess.
I started with a lot of gold, but
Well, I suppose once Mike and Hanokh get back, we should probably think about heading over to those iron mines and see what's going down.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we could do that.
all right. So you want me and Mike to continue our little adventure?
Now would be a good time for that, yeah. I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
you
you're
guys
going
were
to
heading
the-
back. Towards
No,
the,
I'm going to go to the bookstore unless Mike
Oh,
wants to
right,
go
right,
else.
yeah.
I'm also going to try to
Go
drum
ahead.
up some information. So, Mike, do you want to just go to the bookstore, or do you want to go anywhere particular yourself?
No, I'm good. Bookstore's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Go ahead and
We're
make a investigation check to try and find a bookstore.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is a very large.
Natural 20. Natural 20. I could smell books, man.
You you ask the first person you meet. They said there isn't a bookstore, but there is a general store here.
I think the guard when we're told
he
us that.
assumes
Yeah.
you're. Yeah.
What's
He
up with
says
these places not having shops?
I mean, seriously, it really doesn't have a bookstore. I mean, the little town had a bookstore.
This is a big city, and there's no bookstore, and these people must not like reading.
Not to contradict
the other city
the
was
DM,
a city of trees. So.
but I remember when I talked to the bookstore owner, she said specifically if I went to this city, I could probably get spells. So
They do sell spells
in the general store. Okay,
What about,
all right. Then
what about an arcanum? Maybe you need to find an arcanum.
Oh yeah, is there an arcanum around here?
Are you guys seeing the same person? They said.
Yeah.
They said no.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait. Like, are you talking about like a magic shop or something like that?
Yeah.
I think there is.
Like, I can't get spells in a magic shop. I have to go to the general store for those.
Spells in the general store. He mentions there is a potion shop here, though.
Okay. I'm gonna make note of where the potion shop is based on what he tells us. Now, the potion shop just sells potions, right? I mean, I know it's just a potion shop, but
He says, yeah.
okay.
And he says all the major shops are in the center plaza by the inn.
Okay. I am going to before we go, is there any guards nearby? I want to talk to a guard.
Gonna make a perception check. Try and find one.
Okay. I'm gonna roll, and then if I roll low, I'll have owl. All right, I rolled low, so the owl's gonna look for me too. Okay, roll a 5 on its first roll.
Well, I feel like you'd have to. I mean, I'll allow it, but I feel like so if you failed, you would just think that there were no guards around.
I would think there's no guards around in the city.
But if you want to if you want to say like I'm gonna have both of us check.
Okay, so yeah, okay, I'll make sure to verbalize it from now on. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just assumed. Sorry. So yeah, Owl rolls a 17.
Yeah, he finds one.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Pretty close by.
I'm gonna have Mike stay back a little bit and talk to the guard alone.
Okay.
Mike, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, I figure a tiefling might spook him.
You leave a tiefling out in the open. More people, more children are crying. More people are scared.
Mike can handle himself. He apparently
I'm all off.
he has survived with apparently amnesia for an extended period of time now, so I trust he can handle himself.
This is where he gets arrested by the guard.
So I'm gonna chat with the guard and I'm gonna say hello. What's his demeanor like?
Not suspicious, but kind of wondering what you're doing.
I'm gonna politely tell him that I'm part of a band of adventurers and we are looking for work. Does he know of anybody in town who needs the work of a group of adventurers? Any people that have been kidnapped? Annoying monsters outside the city? The usual stuff.
He says that the Iron Mines is always hiring. He says there also is a bounty wall near the castle.
There's a bounty wall near the castle. I asked him, can you point out where the general direction of the castle is?
You guys are in the neighborhood district, so he points to the road that leads north, and you look ahead and it kind of curves to the right as well, and you see a castle off in the distance.
All right. I'm going to thank him for his time and tip him 2 silver.
He smiles and he says that's about as much as I get per day, and he leaves.
I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to ask you before you leave, what's your name?
Paul.
Paul. All right.
Oh.
Nice to meet you, Paul. I'm going to make a note of that in my contacts.
You know, he leaves.
Go to a gnome.
I'm going to get kind of angry, but I'm not going to attack a guard or cuss him out. So I'm going to go back to Mike, share the information we have, and go to the general store.
You go there. Let me see who's the leader of this, or the owner, say. You walk in, and there is a female, human. She has long red hair, and she looks up at you, and you see she has blue eyes.
I'm
she
going.
asks what you like.
want to greet her and say I just came into town from Orthorn, and your general store was recommended by oh Lord, what's her name again? Catherine? Was that no? That wasn't Catherine. That's her mother's Catherine.
Marla?
Huh?
Is it Marla? They talked
Yeah,
to now?
whoever runs the bookstore in Orthorn.
Yeah, that's Marla. And Marla and Martha.
Marla and Martha, of course. And do you sell spells here?
We do commission wizard spells up to. She does it up to 3rd level.
Up to 3rd level. All right. What's your price for each level? Because I'm assuming they're more expensive based on the level.
She pulls out her notes. Let's see. For which spell are you looking for specifically? The 1st, 2nd, or 3rd?
I'm going to be looking for a couple of spells. A friend of mine is going to be purchasing a spell for me, Detect Magic. So specifically Detect Magic, but I just want to know the price for that because I won't be paying for that.
That's a 1st level spell, right?
That is a 1st level spell, 1st level ritual spell.
That's 100 gold.
100 gold. All right. Excellent. Thank you very much. And how long does it take you guys to get spells in? In the other town, it was, I think, a couple days. Are you guys faster, slower?
It takes a little while. It depends on the spell slot.
Okay. Can you give me some estimates?
Depends. If, like, let's say you did
So like level 1, level 2, level
spell.
3.
Level 1 is generally about 2 to 3 days, depending on how quickly the wizard creates it.
Okay.
And let me see. I have the actual notes for this. So. For a 2nd level, it'd be about 5 to 6 days.
Oh, wow.
And for a 3rd level, it would be about that would be about 7 to 8 days.
Is there anything to do the speed of the time?
It takes 2 days per spell level to make a spell scroll.
Okay. I see.
They're not very easy to make.
No, I wouldn't expect them to be.
And they do also cost gold to make, so that's in the price, though.
Right. Now, you said level 1 is 100 gold. What is level 2 and level 3?
Level 2 is 300, and the level 3 is 500.
Oh, wow. Level 3. I'd like to commission 1 level 2 spell.
Okay.
Actually, yes, I'd like to commission 1 level 2 spell. Do I have to give it to you right now? Which one I want?
Yes. So just so I know. Or do you not? If you don't know now, you can hold on to me later.
Yeah, because I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do because I get 2 more level 2 spells when I ding. So.
Yep.
Okay, so let's just
you can
say
tell me later, I guess.
I'm going to get 1 level 2 spell. And you said it was 300 gold?
Yes, 300.
All right. I'm going to try to persuade her to give it to me cheaper. Try to haggle.
Okay. Go ahead and roll persuasion check.
Okay. And with persuasion check, it's her persuasion against mine, right?
Yes.
Excellent. My persuasion is 13, and she rolled a 1.
It's it's quite funny. She actually did roll a 1 anyway, but you do spend that.
Well, no, I have to do it before you roll anyway. I can't wait till after you roll, so it wouldn't have mattered. I can't.
She seems quite interested in your general charm. She also doesn't see gnomes very often.
I have established charm with that potion lady in the last town, so
she thinks, how For a first-time customer, I will do. She's gonna get her calculator out real quick. You see her pull out a device you haven't really seen before.
I am a tinker, so I should, as a tinker, would I know anything about these things?
It's not an actual object. It's my own calculator.
Oh God, sorry.
She pulled out her abacus.
She pulled out her abacus.
Yeah.
Her antikythera
She says,
device.
"How about 40% off?"
40% off. Wow,
That would
you're
take you to 160 or 180.
well. I love that. Let me just, because you were so nice to me. If you go to 50% off, how would you like a little figurine version of yourself to play with?
Persuasion roll.
Do I get an advantage or anything with that?
No.
All right, we're gonna. I don't got any magical rolls. Actually, I guess it's because I was going to use suggestion for my next roll. I was going to try to suggest that to her.
You're going to use suggestion?
Yeah, so my suggestion would be, how about 50% off if I give you a little figure? Well, actually, how about 60% off if I give you a little figurine because it cost me 10 gold to make it. So that 10
What's
gold
your 14?
Yep, it would be a spell save of 14 she needs to roll.
She got a 19.
Okay, she does not like figurines, so I will
She
accept
says she'll take one, but it won't impact the price at all.
All right, well, I've used a suggestion for today, so I'm going to accept her generous offer of 40% off. I tell her, like I said, we're going to buy that detect spell later, but you don't need to apply the discount to that.
All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make it was 180 off.
Okay.
Total.
Oh, while we're here, just I like to buy one ball bearing for 1 gold. Would you mind just throwing that in, or
It is a general store, so you can get that here.
Yeah. Do I need to? Is she willing to throw in a ball bearing for 1 gold, or do I need to pay that?
A single ball bearing or a bag?
Well,
of
no.
ball
It's a bag of it's a bag of 1,000 ball bearings.
Single ball
I was
bearing,
just making
just
sure there
one.
because you kept saying ball bearing.
Sorry, I have it as ball bearing in my equipment notes. I have
looks
2
like
ball bearings in
One
there.
tiny
Single.
metal sphere.
I can change the outcome of combat pretty easily. But she would still make you. So just going to mark off an extra gold.
All right. So what was it again?
So this would be 181 in total.
Okay. All right. I want to thank her very much for her time, and
She thanks you.
and I'll see her. Oh, I'm going to ask her. Since I just dropped 180 gold in her shop, she likes me. I'm going to tell her also that I work with a group of adventurers. Is there anything she knows about in town that would be of interest to us? Any gossip or potential leads for jobs? Does she have any jobs that she might need done?
She does not have any jobs, so she doesn't know of any. But she does know that there is a smith here and a potion shop that usually help adventurers that pass through the city.
All right. I'm going to say I doubt you know anything, but we had a little bit of a run-in with the Thieves Guild earlier. You wouldn't happen to know anything about them, would you?
Thieves Guild. There's a Thieves Guild here.
Never mind. Have a great day. Talk to you later.
She looks a little shocked as you walk away. Like, what?
All right. So, I'll give you at the end of the campaign what spell we just dropped 180 gold on. That was a more generous discount than I expected, to be honest with you.
She rolled a 1, so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to talk to Mike and say, you ready to go back to the inn, or is there anywhere you like to go?
Good to go to the inn.
Have you ever been to this town before?
I have no idea.
Yeah, he doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember. I mean, like, I know you don't remember anything, but do you have any kind of clues to your past that you're following or anything like that, or no?
Not.
No, not really.
Okay. One last thing before we go back. So we have that wanted note about him. Would I know where in town a wanted note would be posted?
Well, you just said, didn't they? The board at the castle. You found out. There's
Oh
a
yeah,
wanted
that would
board at
have.
the castle.
Was that a jobs board or was that a wanted
A
board?
bounty board.
A bounty
bounty
board.
board.
Okay, excellent. All right, so yeah, we want to definitely look at that later. So
And the bounty note that you have is written in Thieves' Cant, so I don't think it's going
right,
to be
so
on
it's
the bounty
probably
board. I mean, there might be one on the bounty board. I'm just saying that it's not. They're not related.
right. That would be probably Thieves Guild. Maybe
Everyone is hunting Mike in the city.
It's all the
No
children
wonder
he keeps making cry.
Yeah, we need to have a Mike children counter for this campaign for next week.
You see a child come up and stab you, Mike.
Seriously?
I'm joking. No,
Okay.
that's not gonna happen.
A little boy comes over with a knife and stabs him in his
great. Well, that's
tail.
It could be Thieves Guild.
Thieves Guild boy.
You gotta train them young.
No, because a Thieves Guild would include beggars, and it would start with small children.
And we were looking for them, so we don't know. I didn't even think about making a perception check to see if anybody was watching us, because I am a novice at this. Apparently, I mean, I have paths of perception, but apparently it wasn't triggered. So, all right, we're gonna go back to the inn now and meet up with everybody.
Cool.
A Thieves Guild from, reading fantasy novels usually includes, small children as beggars and
Pickpocketers, right?
Pickpocketing, exactly. Like Charles Dickens,
Right.
And all the way up through, brigand bands out on the roads attacking caravans. That's all Thieves Guild.
So I'm
Pretty
going
ruthless.
I'm going to go back in to the because we're in that. I'm going to share the information that I have. I can tell them that I heard more information about the mines. That'd probably be a good place to go, but I think it's before we
That's what
leave
the guy
this.
at the gate told us.
Yeah, and I also apparently near the castle there's a bounty board, so that might be useful to check out. And we were able to track the thief that Mike believed he saw it all the way to a sewer drain, but my knowledge of Thieves Guilds tells me that that's something we would probably all need to go down there and do in case they decide to attack us. So we basically have three options. What time is it now? Would it be like 2:00 or something, or?
Going to the general store visit, it'd be about 1:30 to 2.
All right. So
What's our plan for the day?
at this point, Unseen Servant and Comprehend Languages would be worn off for now. It's been over an hour.
Well, I don't know that we really need to go after the Thieves Guild. I mean, we don't have a reason, really. Attacking a Thieves Guild seems like a major...
Well, I don't want to attack it. I thought we wanted to maybe get some information and maybe about Mike, what's going on there with that wanted note. I just figured Mike apparently has no way to identify himself as a member of the Thieves Guild, so I kind of figured if we just went down there and said, "Hi, we're Thieves Guild," us a gnome and a tiefling, they probably would not take kindly to us.
I'm sure the thieves have some kind of secret sign to let them know each other.
But apparently Mike doesn't know that secret sign.
Well, can he
Just a
read Thieves'
suggestion.
Cant?
He can read Thieves' Cant. Yes.
I would assume it's part of that.
I don't know. I'm going to turn to Mike and say, do you know the secret Thieves Guild sign?
Yes.
Does he, Hayden?
You do not, but if you want to attempt something, you can. If you want to lie to them.
I'm just gonna say no.
Okay.
Just a suggestion.
You could flip them off or something. Yeah, what's that?
Just a suggestion. If there's a wanted note in Thieves' Cant, I don't know much about Thieves Guilds, but I would expect that their crime activities don't just relate to thieves. They may well have a bounty, and the Thieves Guild may want to hunt Mike
That's what I
down
was thinking.
for a reward from a wealthy donor. So going and meddling and trying to access the place is probably going to land us in a better crap.
Well, it's true.
I mean, you're talking about a frontal assault on a probably well-defended
It's an established city organization. I mean, look at the city around. This is not a small city, is it? The chances are the Thieves Guild here is going to be pretty well defended, at least.
Do you think it'd be worthwhile to? I mean, I'm totally cool with going to the mines and checking the bounty board, but in terms of the Thieves Guild, at some point, do you think it'd be worthwhile to maybe set up a what do you call it? Stakeout of that sewer drain. See if we see anybody leaving, track them down, and then pump them for information.
I mean, that's really up to Mike. I don't really care.
I've always wanted to do a stakeout. I've read about them in books. Or my character, remember, my character like doesn't know. It knows a little bit about trading and it knows about books.
You read too much fantasy.
That's it, basically. I'm like, go in the sewers and like all these very practical things you guys are saying. My character would not think about. So,
I figure, I mean, we got the note. He's a thief. If he bumped into somebody from the Thieves Guild, maybe he could find out what was going on. But I don't personally, see the point in.
That is true. And I guess if they are trying to kill him, they would probably come to us at some point. So,
Everus, have we ever had any dealings with the Thieves Guilds before? We love our money and we've robbed people at our time. Have we had any dealings with them? I know we're not members.
Not me. I mean, I would steal stuff from people, but I never associated with any guild here. You were my last attempt at robbing anything, so.
I mean, I've bought stuff off the black market, but that doesn't really make me in contact with the Thieves Guild.
Corian is the Thieves Guild now.
He's on his own.
I'm gonna turn to Corian and say, have you talked to any guards outside the one we talked to see if you could drum up any information?
No,
I talked to one.
I came straight here after we passed the front gate, and I've been here
Actually, while
since.
we're in here, can I have perception check for guards as well?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Do you want to talk to a guard before we go and maybe check out that board?
Well, the guy at the front gate told me to go to the iron mine, and that was the best place to go to get jobs.
All right.
For
I
adventurers.
got 6 on perception, so I probably didn't say any guards.
Yeah. All right, then. Well, before we go out of town, you want to swing by that bounty board, too? Because
that'd be a good idea.
We might see there might be a bounty on our way to the iron mines. So.
Well, they're in different directions, but.
Are they?
The castle's to the north, the iron mine is to the east. Yeah,
it's iron mine, but iron mines isn't actually in the city, right?
Yes,
it is in the city walls.
Oh,
but...
I'm sorry. I thought the iron mines was like somewhere in the outskirts of the city, like a little while away. I'm sorry.
It's about like a couple minutes walk to the east.
All right.
How far is it to the castle?
Same distance. This is like the center of the city right here that you guys are in, so it's equidistant to both.
So
I'd like to go to the castle.
20-minute walk in either direction. I mean, how big is this town?
It's like a 10-minute walk from the absolute north to the absolute south, so it's not. And that's if you're walking slowly.
I feel like if we get the mines, we could get involved in something. We could just check out the bounty board and then swing by the mines.
Yeah, let's just do the bounty board first, maybe.
So this is not a large city then. This is a tiny.
Bigger than Orthorn, but it's not like a super grand city, but it's larger than.
Yeah, they don't even have a bookstore.
So Orthorn must have been about 6 buildings then.
Terrelin was 2.
Terrelin was 3.
Well, don't forget about the mysterious disappearing warehouse.
That doesn't exist.
Well, I don't think this place can be that small if it has a separate housing district from the central plaza we're at now.
Bring out the dot map. All right, let's just go. All right, we could figure out the dimensions later. Let's just go to the board and then go to the iron mines. Is that all right?
Okay, you're going to the bounty wall first?
Is that okay?
Yeah, my character's okay with it.
I'd like to swing by the blacksmith as well.
Are you separating from the group, or are you just going?
No, but I mean, if we go past the blacksmith, I'd like to swing in there.
Are
you're in the plaza. The blacksmith is in this plaza right here. If you
all right, so let's all go to the blacksmith first, and then go to.